What is up, my name is Vole and welcome back to another video on accurate and powerful Lego guns, where today we're going to be discussing the brand new heavy pistol. As a little synopsis, this heavy pistol is a sniper single shot pistol that is based on my hunting rifle. It uses a similar mechanism with a slightly different loading method. It has a very short trigger pull, very good comfortable pistol grip, and it has regular pistol iron sights. It also has a nice curved trigger guard which actually looks pretty cool, and I've managed to limit it to just around two colours, red and white, even though you can notice some other colours around the gun. So here is the pistol, and to load it, it's actually quite simple. All you need to do is get one of these rods and put one of the holes, preferably at the end, into this pin, like so. Then you want to kind of hold that part in place, pull around the rubber band, and make sure it is loaded like that. Then you want to take aim and fire. And that is how you load and fire this gun. Now, without further ado, it is time to go to the range test. Now here we are on a range test to see just how far this gun shoots. Test 1. Test 2. Test 3. Now that was the range test. Let's see how far the bullets of this gun have gone. Our second test managed to surpass the 5-meter mark, where it managed to land around 5.5 meters here, which is more than the average range on our Lego guns, which is perfectly serviceable. However, the first test unfortunately only managed to fire to around 7 meters in length. However, that is still quite a substantial difference compared to our second test. Now, our third test has managed to hit around the 7.5 meter mark, which is quite a distance. The third test was the furthest, so from that most bullets will be going to your 7 to 8 meter mark. Soon we are about to test this gun in terms of accuracy, but before we do, allow me to talk you through the logistics of this gun. Now, as I have said before, this pistol is very similar to my hunting rifle. It is only a single shot pistol, and of course the trigger pull and all that is fluent and small. Now, first we're going to be talking about the actual pistol grip on the gun. The pistol grip is unlike my hunting rifle. It is a pistol style grip rather than a rifle stock, and the reason for this is, one, because it's a pistol, but two, so that the distance between the main grip itself and the trigger is smaller. Another added plus about this is the fact that the trigger guard is harder to break than on its hunting rifle counterpart. Also, one thing that I've really done well with the trigger guard is I've smoothed it out so that it feels better when pulling the trigger. Another added feature, which is totally useless but bloody hell, it kind of makes it look nice, is the fact that I've kind of rounded it off at the end like that. Also, most parts of the gun are smoothed out. However, with the actual pistol grip itself, it's studded. That way, it's easier to grip on, like so. Also, we managed to get a very similar slanted design. It's pretty much a very neat pistol grip, except for the hole here and here. Just looks really nice, and it's slanted well. Same technique has been done where I've put these into the technic parts. Now, for the iron sights, they're very similar to a regular pistol. They're your normal everyday iron sights. They're not the best in the world, however they do work, and they do work well when you know how to use them. Also, the pistol is very robust and very strong. Not as strong as if the whole pistol was to be made out of technic and technic rods only, but still strong nonetheless. Also, it uses a groove here, which is one stud below the rest of the top. Now this gives you an opportunity to load it in two ways. The regular loading type would be to put a bolt in here and wrap it all the way around like this. Like so. Then, as soon as it's loaded like this, you can take it down, aim, and fire. I'm going to show you the second loading type, which is a lot less powerful, however better for if you're indoors. Now, to do this loading type, you do the same thing for step 1, like so. The next thing you do though is you pull this and you pull it straight up like that. This loading style is very similar to how we did it on the hunting rifle. We're going to poise the gun, we're going to aim down. Now we're ready, we shoot. A lot weaker. So you're asking, why pick it? Now indoors, it's a lot harder to control the bolt that leaves the gun. Outside, you probably want to go onto the higher power type, but inside maybe not so much. Not just because of the broken windows you might successfully get, but the fact that the weaker loading type is a lot easier to control whilst you're indoors, because the bullets will fly at quite a decent rate. And if you want to scavenge and pick up bullets for if you've run out, you can't do it if you don't know where they are. Now, without further ado, it is time to go on to the accuracy test. Can this gun hit all 3 targets? Let's find out. Test 1. Pass. Test 2. Pass. Test 3. Pass. All 3 pass. It's almost time to go on to the precision test, but before we do so, allow me to talk you through the opinions and design thoughts on this gun. Starting off with the design thoughts, the reason why I first came up with this handgun was to encompass and preserve the mechanism style of the hunting rifle in a smaller weapon. And I think I've done a good enough job at that. To preserve the power from the hunting rifle in this version, I've decided that this bit would go round like this in this groove, so that there's more power coming through the barrel. Another good thing is this will be very sturdy. It's a very sturdy handgun, so very few things will break it, especially when it is in your hand. If it does break, it usually breaks into pieces that you can put back together with ease. The pistol grip is really nice, comfortable. The sturdy part is there so that you can grip onto it, which is kind of nice feeling. The rest of the gun's smooth, it makes it look polished. I like how I've smoothened it out in the trigger guard because the trigger guard, it feels a lot better when you're pulling the trigger and there's no studs. Oh, talking about trigger guards, this one doesn't break easily because the pistol grip design allows me to hinge this. As I may have shown you before, all you have to do to remove it is take it off like that. To put it back together, all you have to do is reattach it to the full part of the trigger guard like so. Removing this part is self-explanatory, like you would do with a piece of Lego. Now here is a really nice place to put all your own attachments here. The pistol grip makes it so that your finger is close to the trigger, which is really nice. And of course the gun is accurate. Therefore it means that despite the impracticality, you know that every shot from this gun is going to hit where you aimed at. The sights are good, reasonable, serviceable, average pistol sights. They're not really that special. They don't flip up or anything, but they do the job. And, well, it looks really nice. Now the drawbacks of this, one really big drawback is the fact that it takes a long time to reload. You're going to be sat there for quite a while, so this pistol is best suited for stalking targets, not chasing down targets, stalking around. You do not want to be seen with this because the minute you're seen, you're trapped, you're found, gone, done. Another disadvantage that only really happens when this rubber band that connects the trigger is weak, sometimes the trigger will just stay there. Even for at least a second. But sometimes it stays right wedged up there, especially if the rubber band that connects the trigger to the gun is weak. The thing that you can do to counter this is, of course, use a stronger rubber band. Fresh ones better. Besides this, this is a really nice gun. One thing I will be doing later on is making repeating ones rather than these single shots. But before we focus on that, now we're going to go on to the precision test. So here we are with the precision test. Starting with test 1. Pass. Here is precision test number 2. Fail. And here is precision test number 3. Pass. Now from both the accuracy and the precision test we can clearly see that this gun can be very consistent, although, as we've seen from the second precision test, the gun can have slight problems, like curving off from the target because of the way you may have loaded the rubber band. Don't worry, that happens every so often. It only missed by a slight tad, and of course most shots would not do that. It's just that every once in a while the shots may not be as accurate as you would wish. Now, thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, click like, and if you want to see more, click subscribe. Soon we'll be showing you a brand new repeating handgun, which will be very exciting. Now, thank you for watching this video, and of course, keep filming.